And NBC5 investigates. A deadly police chase through the streets of Chicago leads to a $21 million verdict. The news at 6 starts now.
Coming up here at 6, NBC5 investigates the price of a deadly police chase. A jury gives a family more than $20 million after finding 2 Chicago officers at fault.
On NBC5 investigates update. 3.5 years after a mother of 5 was killed during a police chase, a jury says the officers behind the wheel were liable. NBC5 investigates. Phil Rodgers is in the control center right now with more on the multi-million-dollar verdict and what it means for the Chicago police. Phil?
Allison, this is the Chicago Police Department pursuit policy. It is 11 pages long. Using these rules, officers have to make a quick decision on when and when not to chase. 3 years ago, we showed that settlements in pursuit cases were nearing $100 million, and now tens of millions more have been added to that total.
Dodge Caravan.
It was a violent accident. 37-year-old Maria Carreon, a mother of 5, was killed and 5 members of her family critically injured, but they were hit by a driver in a stolen van who was being chased by Chicago police. The jury's verdict in the case, more than $21 million.
They failed to apply what's called a balance test.
Antonio Romanucci represents the Carreon family and speaks of a CPD policy which is supposed to govern when and where police chase fleeing offenders.
They have to weigh the risk of chasing a suspect versus the risk it presents to the community.
In this case, the chase was run at high speeds through a congested residential neighborhood. A vehicle is not more valuable than the life of a person, said Maria Carreon's brother. It's not more valuable than the life of a mother, a wife, a daughter.
Yes, calling car with 3
NBC5 investigates, and Telemundo Chicago first reported on this case in 2016. After an exhaustive investigation of more than 140 Chicago area police pursuits. What we found was that in the vast majority of cases, when someone is killed or injured as the result of a chase, the victim is not someone in the fleeing car, but all too often an innocent bystander like Maria Carreon.
The first question that you have to ask yourself, is this worth it? Because when you chase on residential streets, you're going to encounter cross traffic. And then you have tragedies and catastrophes like what happened here.
The verdict in this case came after a 23-day trial. A spokesman for the Chicago Law Department said the city is disappointed in the jury's decision and that they are evaluating their options. Reporting live, Phil Rodgers, NBC5 News.
Phil, thank you.